Welcome back to the Mushroom Network podcast. I'm Zach, your mycology enthusiast with a penchant for petri dishes and a love for all things fungi.
And I'm Nova, bringing the fun in fungi and the sparkle in spores. Today we've got a jam-packed episode that's going to take you on a mycological journey into the future. So buckle up, because this ride is going to be sportacular.
That's right. We're talking about the futuristic applications of fungi. Did you know fungi could help us build sustainable cities, Nova?
Oh, absolutely. Fungi are like nature's architects. I heard they're using mycelium to develop biodegradable building materials. Imagine living in a mushroom house, Zach.
I'd worry about termites turning vegetarian. But it's not just about houses. Mycelium can be used for making furniture, packaging materials, and even as a leather substitute. It's like fungi are telling us, hey, I can do more than just grow in your garden.
You know, this isn't a new idea. Fungi have been used in building materials for centuries. In traditional homes in parts of Europe, mushroom mycelium was mixed with mud to create a sturdy and insulated building material.
That's fascinating. And today, we're taking it to the next level. Companies are experimenting with mycelium for insulation, acoustic panels, and even structural elements. It's all about sustainability. Mycelium grows quickly, requires minimal resources, and is completely biodegradable.
That's right. And let's talk about the present use in fashion and packaging. Mycelium leather, for instance, is a game changer. It's cruelty-free, sustainable, and has the potential to revolutionize the fashion industry. And with packaging, we're seeing companies use mycelium to replace styrofoam. It's just as effective and way better for the planet.
And the future? That's where it gets even more sci-fi. Imagine mycelium structures on Mars. Researchers are exploring how mycelium could be used in space for building habitats. It's lightweight, can be grown on site, and might just be the key to sustainable living on other planets.
Plus, the medicinal potential of fungi is just beginning to be tapped. We already have antibiotics like penicillin from fungi, but what about the future? Fungi is being researched for their potential in treating everything from depression to ecological restoration. They could be the tiny superheroes of the future.
Absolutely, Nova. When we look at fungi, we're not just looking at organisms. We're looking at a source of inspiration, a model for sustainability, and a glimpse into a future where nature and technology merge in the most extraordinary ways.
So whether it's building homes, creating sustainable fashion, or exploring new frontiers in medicine, fungi is proving to be more than just a delicacy on our dinner plates. They're a cornerstone of innovation.
Couldn't agree more, Nova. From ancient building techniques to futuristic space habitats, fungi are showing us that sometimes the most groundbreaking solutions come from the natural world around us.
And it doesn't stop there. Fungi are also stars in the field of bioremediation. They're like the cleanup crew of the planet. You know, like how in a movie there's always a team that swoops in to save the day from an environmental disaster? That's fungi in the real world.
Absolutely. It's like they've got this incredible toolkit for environmental healing. Fungi are nature's recyclers. They break down complex organic compounds in polluted soils and waters. It's like they're dining on pollution.
Exactly. There's this fungi, for instance, called Pestalozziopsis microspora, discovered in the Amazon rainforest, that can devour plastic. Imagine that, Zach. A world where plastic waste in our oceans and landfills could be consumed by these tiny fungal heroes.
It's mind-blowing. And there's more. Fungi are being used to clean up oil spills, too. The mycelium absorbs the oil, breaking it down into harmless substances. It's almost like giving the earth a giant detox smoothie. But speaking of innovation, we've got a patron with a question about dikaryons. Nova, you want to take this one?
Sure thing. So, dikaryons are like the power couples of the fungal world. Two different nuclei cohabitating in one cell. It's like the ultimate roommate scenario, but in a microscopic apartment. If you're trying to create dikaryons in your home lab, remember, it's all about compatibility. You can't just throw any two fungi together and expect sparks to fly. They need to be genetically compatible.
And when you're pairing them, think of it like a fungal dating game. You've got to introduce them properly. Start with compatible spores and make sure your environmental conditions are just right. It's a bit like playing matchmaker in a microscopic dating show.
Exactly, Zach. Temperature, humidity, and substrate. These are your tools for setting up the perfect fungal date. It's like creating the ideal romantic dinner, but for fungi. Dim the lights, set the mood with some nutrient-rich agar, and let nature do the rest.
And the best part? If the conditions are just right, you might just witness the birth of a new fungal generation right in your home lab. It's like being a proud parent to thousands of microscopic fungi.
Indeed, it's a fascinating process. These dikaryotic cells can eventually lead to the formation of mushrooms. So, in a way, it's not just a love story. It's the story of life, unfolding right before your eyes.
That's the magic of mycology. It's all about understanding and working with these intricate natural processes to witness something truly extraordinary. Now, moving on to a topic that's been buzzing in our community, the recent YouTube shakeup.
Oh, it was a shocker. A bunch of mushroom channels got taken down without warning. It's like a digital mushroom foraging, but instead of picking mushrooms, they were picking channels.
Which is why we've been working non-stop to secure our content across various platforms. You can't keep a good fungus down. We're like the mycelium, spreading our spores across the internet to make sure our content survives and thrives.
And in more exciting news, our Spore Explorer course is opening up in mid-February 2024. The beta testers have been absolutely raving about it. They're like kids in a candy store, but with mushrooms.
That's right. Spore Explorer, Home Mycology Adventures isn't just a course. It's your gateway to becoming a mushroom maestro. But we're not just skimming the surface here. We're diving deep into the captivating world of fungi.
Absolutely, Zach. Here at Spore Explorer Home Mycology Adventures, we're doing things a bit differently. While there are plenty of courses out there focusing on laboratory techniques or mass production, our course is specifically designed for the home cultivator.
That's right. We're talking about turning a corner of your home into a thriving mycology lab. I'll be your enthusiastic guide through the setup process, showing you how to start with the bare roots and then look at gradually adding more advanced tools and techniques. It's like building your own mushroom kingdom right in your living room.
And I'll be diving deep into the technicalities. We'll explore every aspect of setting up your home lab, from selecting the right equipment to creating the perfect environment for your fungal friends. You'll learn not just the how, but also the why behind each step.
Plus, we're going to tackle one of the biggest challenges in home mycology: contamination. I've been there, turning a perfect culture into a science experiment gone wrong. But with our course, you'll learn how to spot contamination early and, more importantly, what to do about it.
That's crucial. Understanding the signs of contamination and knowing how to react can make or break your home cultivation experience. We're here to arm you with the knowledge to navigate these challenges confidently.
And it's not just about growing mushrooms. We're going to immerse you in the mycology community, teaching you the lingo, the best practices, and how to share your experiences with fellow fungi enthusiasts. You'll be part of a wider network of home cultivators, sharing, learning, and growing together.
This course is your comprehensive guide to the world of home mushroom cultivation. We'll take you from a beginner to a confident home mycologist, equipped with the skills to maintain a flourishing home lab and a deep understanding of the fungi you're cultivating.
With Nova's expertise and my hands-on approach, we're going to make sure this journey is not just educational, but also a whole lot of fun. You'll be amazed at what you can achieve in your own home.
So, let's dive into what our Spore Explorer course offers. We've meticulously designed this course to be both educational and entertaining, spanning 10 comprehensive sections and 34 lessons.
Each lesson is like stepping into a new chapter of a fungi fairy tale, where you're both the reader and the hero. We've got 11 quizzes peppered throughout the course, ensuring you're keeping up and having a bit of fun along the way.
And let's not forget the videos. They're educational, yes, but trust me, with Zach's antics and my attempts to keep things on track, you're in for a treat. These aren't your typical snooze fest lectures. We're talking about engaging, lively, and sometimes outright hilarious content.
Oh, and the interactive content and games. There are 9 of these, designed to not just test your knowledge, but to do so in a way that's genuinely fun. Imagine learning about spore germination through a game that's as addictive as your favorite mobile app.
These interactive elements make learning about mycology as engaging as it is informative. You won't just passively absorb information, you'll actively participate in the learning process.
And finally, the final exam. It's not just a test, it's a rite of passage. By the end of it, you'll not only have proven your competency in home mycology, but you'll also have gained the confidence to apply this knowledge in your own home lab.
That's what sets the Spore Explorer course apart. It's a journey through the world of fungi that's as fun as it is informative. By the end of it, you won't just understand mycology, you'll live and breathe it.
So, are you ready to embark on this mycological adventure with us? Sign up for Spore Explorer, Home Mycology Adventures, and transform your curiosity into expertise.
Wait, hold up, Zach. Before they rush off to sign up, our Myco listeners might want to know how they can get the entire course for free. Yes, you heard that right. For free.
What?
Free? Nova, do tell.
It's very simple. By joining our Patreon Spore Explorer tier, which is $5, I believe, not only do you get the Spore Explorer course for free, but you also become a vital part of our community. Patreon is more than just a subscription. It's a way to connect with us more personally and get access to all our exclusive content.
Exclusive content? Sounds like a backstage pass to the Mushroom Network.
Absolutely, Zach. And starting from just $3 per month with our Spore Scout tier, every single one of our patrons gets access to exclusive video content that we can't show on our YouTube channel. Our Patreon is like a growing, thriving mycelium network, constantly expanding with more content. But it's not just about the videos. Our Patreon offers early access to our content, diving deeper into the fascinating world of mycology, with special features, behind-the-scenes glimpses, and lots of Myco rewards. These Myco rewards are our way of saying a huge thank you to our patrons and supporters, offering everything from exclusive digital downloads to special discounts on our courses and merchandise. And for those looking to be more involved, some tiers even allow you to be the star in one of our upcoming videos. So, joining us on Patreon doesn't just give you access to exclusive content. It helps us continue to grow the network, and for that, we are incredibly grateful.
And for everyone who wants to extend their support in other ways, we've got some fantastic options for you.
That's right. First off, there's the Mushroom Academy. Here you can dive into a range of mycology courses, including our popular Spore Explorer Home Mycology course. It's perfect for those of you looking to deepen your knowledge and skills.
And don't forget about the Mushroom Network Marketplace. This is your go-to destination for exploring and acquiring new genetics for your research. Whether you're a beginner or a seasoned mycologist, there's something for everyone.
Plus, for all the music lovers out there, we've got a treat for you. You can now buy our exclusive Mushroom Network tracks and add them to your streaming playlists. It's the perfect soundtrack for your mycology adventures.
To explore all these options, just head on over to the mushroomnetwork.com/tips. This is your portal to all the ways you can support us and grow with the network.
Your support is what keeps us going. It fuels our passion to bring you more content, more courses, and more mycological magic. We're incredibly grateful for every bit of it. So, a big thank you from all of us here at the Mushroom Network. Every bit of support goes a long way in helping us spread the spore of knowledge.
So, whether it's through Patreon, visiting the Mushroom Network Marketplace for some new genetics to research, or some cool new 3D printed mycology gear, purchasing our tunes, or just tuning into our content, you're helping us grow. And for that, we thank you from the bottom of our mycelium hearts.
That's all for today, Mushroom Mavens. Keep your petri dishes ready and your curiosity high. And remember, when life gives you spores, make more.
Stay curious, stay sporesome, and as always, there's always more to explore in the world of mycology. See you next time on the other side of the veil.